Hey guys, and welcome to the review of the Bikeriders, because yes, I really wanted to see this movie ever since I saw some reviews of it, but unfortunately it wasn't going to come out in Poland until August. So here we are, and I finally managed to see the Bikeriders, and I think overall it was a great movie, and I really loved how it gave vibe of those like movies made in the 70s, and it seems like it's kind of becoming a new modern trend. Like there was Licorice Pizza in 2021, pretty good movie by the way, and then there was The Black Phone in 2022, also a really good movie, and I reviewed it actually. It was one of my first reviews since it was when my channel was in its infancy. And then in 2023 there was Air, there was The Iron Claw, and then there was The Holdovers, and now the Bikeriders. And I actually think the Bikeriders might be my favorite one of them all so far, even though the ending was a little bit underwhelming. But if you love gangster and mafia movies like The Departed, Goodfellas, The Godfather, then I think the Bikeriders is very much your thing and you totally should give it a watch. Although I don't think it's nowhere near as good as any of those gangster mafia movies I mentioned, it's still something I think you should watch if you love those type of movies. The story is very interesting. I really love the story of Benny, played perfectly by Austin Butler, and he's a member of the biker gang, and I really love the story of his conflicting loyalty to his gang, who are his brothers in arms, but also to his wife Kathy, who doesn't really like that he belongs to that gang, but he truly loves his wife. I also really love the direction, the characters, the performances, and I also really love the relationships between the characters. Like as I've been saying, Benny is very conflicted and torn between his loyalty to his brothers in arms, but also to his wife whom he loves. And his wife Kathy, played perfectly by Jodie Comer by the way, amazing performance. She on the other hand constantly threatens to leave Benny because of he belongs to the gang, but you can tell that she loves him and she just can't really do that. Plus, if she did actually abandon him, where would she go? There is also Johnny, the leader of the biker gang, and he's by far the most interesting and complex character in the whole movie, and Tom Hardy simply kills it in his role, probably the best performance in the whole movie by far, which says a lot because the movie overall had amazing performances. And then also there are new members who want to join the gang, who are basically much younger people, but they don't really have the code of honor that the current older members of the gang have. And there is this amazing scene where a leader of those young people, who's only known as the kid in the movie, he basically wants to ask Johnny if he can join the gang, and Johnny says, yes, you can do that, but you have to leave your friends behind, something which the kid is very eager to do. And that actually turns out to be a test, and he immediately is thrown out of the gang. And why is that? Because among major philosophies that the gang shares is, as I said, they're brothers in arms. They basically love each other like brothers, and their loyalty to each other is one of the most important things. So when Johnny sees that the kid is very much not loyal to his friends, that he's pretty much willing to abandon them all just to join the gang, he's understandably disgusted by that, and he doesn't want to let them into the gang. I see plenty of people saying that this movie is just perfection, but I can't quite agree with that. If there is a problem I had with the movie, is the ending. Like, the ending is kind of a little bit underwhelming. I mean, I can't say it's fully bad because it has some good elements, and the very last shot very much leaves you pondering it all, and it's amazing, this last shot, the very last shot. But at the same time, there are some elements of the ending that I wish the story went in a little bit different direction, but oh well. Yep. The ending was a little bit underwhelming for me, but other than that, great movie. I also love how the movie very much truly transports you to the 60s, and it feels so authentic. Like, I also really love the costumes and all, and the set pieces and the music were so perfectly picked. I actually talked to some people who were born in the 60s actually about this movie, and apparently they are telling me that it's a very authentic recreation of the period. So, yes. The costumes, the set pieces, and the overall atmosphere was great. And I also really love the cinematography of the movie. Like I already said before, it totally gives you the vibes like the movie was made in the 70s. And I really love that. And again, cinematography was great. And the movie is also kind of thought-provoking as well. And by the end, you kind of have questions actually. Like, Are friends as important as family, or do you always have to accept family regardless how far they go in their actions? Although to that question I can easily say no, but that's entirely different story. And or is there, or should at least there be a limit to what you do when you defend your friends, or when you invite outsiders with entirely in different mindset into your gang? Is it really a good idea to invite them in? And if they take over the gang, is it really the same gang even anymore? Yep. The movie actually very much presents us with all those questions, but it doesn't really have definite answers to any of them. And while I do have some very strong opinions, as you already saw, on all those questions, although I'm not going to really express it here, it's really nice that the movie very much asks those questions without giving a definite answer. Those are all really good philosophical questions, and I don't think the movie quite has all the answers. But overall, I think The Bikeriders is a really great movie with really great atmosphere, great recreation of the 60s, really great story, great characters and their relationships and all. And if you love gangster movies, then I very much think this is a movie for you. Again, the ending is a little bit underwhelming for me at least, but other than that, great movie and I very much recommend it. So guys, here is my review of The Bikeriders, and thank you for checking out this video. Press the like button, please subscribe to this channel, and I will talk to you soon in another video. Talk to you then, bye!